Hello, hello, hello. I've been sitting here talking for 5 minutes and the camera wasn't even on. That's twice I've done that. I don't, there's something wrong with me, I guess, or I'm losing my touch. I don't know. There's a little thing up in the corner of the screen that shows it's a clock, with the time going by. And I looked up there and it wasn't there, and I thought, well, that's because the camera's not recording. Oh well, what I had to say wasn't very important anyway. I was talking about the fact that I don't cook, and I don't have a lot of pots and pans, even though I wanted to cook. I've downsized. I live in an apartment, so I don't have a full blown kitchen like in a house. So I eat a lot of TV dinners, but I go out occasionally, but not very often. Usually it's if somebody invites me out or something. But the one thing I like to treat myself to is breakfast. I love going out for breakfast. I've always enjoyed that. I like going to a restaurant and having breakfast. And so I try to do that at least once or twice a month because it's like everything else, it's expensive. And I don't have the money. I can't go out every morning for breakfast. Plus I'm old and I don't just jump off out of bed and want to go out to breakfast. Although sometimes I do, but I don't, if you know what I mean. Anyway, what's the point? The point is, I did go out to breakfast this morning. I treated myself, and I went to a new place, and I liked it. Where I live, there's not a lot of places to go to breakfast close by. You have to drive a little ways, and in any direction, it's about the same. And I've tried the different places that are close to where I live, and some I like and some I don't. And this one I went to this morning I like a lot. There used to be and now this is not a commercial for any establishment and or sponsorship or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just mentioning names because you're familiar with them. There used to be a Denny's, and I liked going to Denny's. I liked their breakfast, and there was one close by, but they closed up. So that's out. And then another place like that is IHOP, and I go there because it's not too far from here. But I get tired of the same place. So like I said, I went to a new place this morning, and I like a lot. And the coffee was great. I found that to be the case in several places where they may have a fairly decent breakfast, but the coffee is lousy. This place was great. It was good coffee, good breakfast, and everything. And then I've always believed that you should tip good, and I always do. I always do. And 20%, isn't that what it's supposed to be? Has that changed? I don't know. Is it more than 20%? I always tip at least 20%, sometimes more, if I really get good service. And I don't, even if I get bad service, I'm going to tip 20%. Because I know waiters and waitresses, that's hard work, and they deserve every bit that they get. And most wait people are good at their job. There's always some bad apples in any profession, but I believe people that are waiters and waitresses that's I don't know if it's a calling or not, but I know a lot of people make a living doing it or supplement their income by doing it, and it's not an easy job. You put up with a lot of stuff from a lot of people. I've never done waiting, so but I can tell, and I've had friends that did that. So I believe in being fair, and even higher than fair. You know, if I have the money, I don't always have the money. I remember once I went to a place, and when I got home, I thought, oh my God, I forgot to tip. I've never done that. I didn't leave a tip at all. Well, they must think I'm awful. And I called the restaurant. I was going to drive back over there, but it was a little ways to drive. So I called the restaurant and asked the whoever was the manager or whatever if they could check on that and apologize to the waitress and tell her that I will be back in, and when I do, I want her to wait on me, and blah, 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 blah. And he went away and he came back. He said, no, sir, you tipped. In fact, you tipped pretty good. And I said, I did? I thought I didn't. But that's how much it bothered me. So there's that. But anyway, I like to go out and have breakfast. And it's a thing I like to do. More so than lunch or dinner, although those are nice too. But breakfast is my thing. And I enjoy it. It's a thing that I treat myself to every once in a while. So anyway, that's all I had to talk about. And remember, next time you're in a restaurant, be sure and tip your waiter or waitress good. They work hard, and maybe some days they're having a bad day. Everybody has a bad day, but don't let that deter you from tipping them, because they deserve a tip. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay. Talk to you next time. Bye.